Hello everyone. Our group consists of Julian, me, Evelyn, and Dea. Today we are going to present our discussions based on our observation for system modeling courses. So our observation object is the service sector that providing a laundry service, and our object is a Kesha laundry located on Jalan Tambak Bayan. And the picture on the left is our plan layout for Kesha Laundry consists of drawing section and then work in process storage, finished product storage, cashier, and then ironing workstation, washing workstation, and also drawing machine workstation. So in this Kesha Laundry, the operation entails the first one is receiving customer garments by the cashier, and then second processing through washing, drying, ironing by the operator, and then returning them to the customer once again by the cashier. So next is the process flow that happen in the Kesha laundry. It starts first by the customer bringing the laundry to the laundry shop, and then the laundry shop will ask the customer whether the customer has used the laundry service or not. Because if they're already used it before, then they will use existing customer data in the application. However, when they haven't used their service before, they will ask the customer for their number, phone, and the name. Then the cashier will input the customer data and save in the customer database. And then next, they will waiting the customer laundry and input the customer order details in the applications, such as the weight and then the price and etc. And then they will print out the service fee receipt and they will give us the physical receipt and also send the receipt via WhatsApp. And next, they will washing and packing our laundry. And once this process is done, they will change the completion status in the application as done. This will send the they will sorry this will give the customer that their laundry is already done. And then once it's done, the customer can take their clothes and make payments, either it cash or non-cash. And then once the payment is confirmed, it will automatically changing the status in the application as taken by the customer. And the next worker will bookkeeping the offset and earning of the days. Uh, Here we have the washing and packing process, and I will explain a little bit about the washing and packing process flow. For washing and packing process, it start by washing using the washing machine by the operator of washing, and then they will drying process use a drying machine or by a natural drying, and they will ironing use a steam iron, and then they will cooling the iron laundry so it doesn't get damp once it's packed, and then the packing laundry, and then they will pack the laundry using the plastic wrap. Next, moving to the elements of system model. It consists of four elements. The first one is the cashier. They are responsible for receiving customer dirty clothes, wetting customer clothes, then input order into the system consists of total weight, final price, and etc. and also printing the receipt. And then the second is washer. They're responsible for putting the dirty clothes into the washing machine, waiting for it to be done. And then after that, the worker then put the finished clothes to the basket to be ironed. And the third element is ironer. They're responsible for ironing the wash clothes and packing the clothes. And the last is customer. They're involved in the process, first by sending the laundry there, and the second is receiving it back after it is done and after the customer done the payment. Okay, so for the next, we're going to present about the analytical elements. So in here, we're going to talk about the supply chain diagram. So for this Kesha Laundry, supply chain structure relies on a variety of suppliers. This includes suppliers or gas for steam iron, detergents used in the laundry process, fragrance fabric softeners for ironing and post-ironing infrared of fragrance, and also the plastic wrapping and garments covers required if clients do not bring their bags. So these products are essential for the laundry's clothing finishing procedures. So following that, the laundry takes on the function of manufacturing as it processes and turns dirty garments into clean ones. Once everything is finished, the clothing is sent to the customers, either home delivery or by customers picking up the things themselves. And the supply chain strategy employed by Kesha Laundry is an efficient supply chain strategy focused on optimizing resources and processes to minimize costs and maximize productivity. And the strategy is designed to ensure that the company operates in a cost-effective manner while delivering high-quality laundry services to its customer. The next is about the problem that we are having in the Keisha laundry. So when seen through the viewpoint of lean manufacturing, seven ways, Keisha laundry primary difficulties are inventory and weighting. So from the inventory, it is caused by a lack of working space. And for example, poor hanging space causes garments to take longer to dry, making it difficult to manage a high volume of express laundry orders. And this is compounded by clothing hanging areas, limited size, and also the inside locations. And furthermore, the area given for sorting dirty laundry is quite limited, resulting in mixed up between specified clothing and customer garments. And regarding to the waiting waste, the demand for clean garments is quite high at KCL Laundry, but the laundry service frequently receives complaints about not being able to reach the claimed turnaround times. So for the next, the problem situations that we found in Keisha Laundry is due to the overdue completion times for laundry services. But the consequences are the customer complaints and also loss of customer trust. Some aspects also we already identified in here. The first aspect is about the control, which is lack of control over order intake. The second is excessive acceptance of orders, so no penalties and apologies or feedback from the laundries. And the third aspect is the uncertainties. Is occur from the weather affecting drying times, machine maintenance issues, and how long it takes for clothing to fully dry due to the tight spacing between garments, and this is aggravated by under drying, which lacks of drying area. The next aspect is about the process, which is the late completion times in washing services are also caused by a lack of control over order intake, which leads to an unawareness of the capacity that can be completed. And furthermore, insufficient space makes clothing sorting difficult and resulting in customer clothing mix up. The fifth is talking about the resource. So we're having limited resources such as limited workers, limited machines, and also the lack of working space. The next aspect is the relationship between cashiers and also customer because of the bad communications and a lack of feedback on addressing consumer demand. And the last aspect that we found is the consequences that already had mentioned before.
So the next is the element of the problem. The first element is the decision maker, which is the number of resources needed. And next is the goals, which is increasing the capacity to meet the customer demand. And next is the criteria used for decision making, which is completing time, the amount of resources, and cost needed to increase resource. The next is the performance measure, which is maximization of the profit. And next is the control over input, which is time per kilo should be determined to understand the resources capacity accurately, which involves the time required to process each kilogram of laundry. And the last is the context of the problem, which is understand managing the capacity of order intake for balancing resource utilization and customer needs in the production department while maximizing the profit. The next is the mind map. In the mind map, the decision we want to make is which resource to increase. And here we have two options. First is to increase the number of machine, and second is to increase the number of worker. By increasing the number of machine, the consequences are it can increase the capacity and make the mobilization area smaller. Then, by increasing the number of worker, the consequences are it can make the process faster. However, it requires training. For both decision and the constraint is the limited space area available. By this decision, we want to achieve higher profit and hoping that the completion time is done on time. And for the last part is the rich picture. So this is the rich picture to visualize our map. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you.